Howdy, y'all. So on the next episode of Ricky's Big World, we gonna spill all the tea.
Spoon or ladle, whatever. But the point is, that's what that little machine is. So that machine goes, it's your fat ass.
It's in the elevator.
I'm not done. Then the arms swing over, and it's gonna be hot before I get in that water. So that means the concrete's hot. Listen to the fat man. Fry. Flip them over. There it is.
Back in the pizza world caverns, behind the test ovens, and in reality next to the bathrooms, it's Ricky's Big World.
This is Ricky's Big World for another episode. Every time you get me on this camera, you make me laugh. You make me laugh. We were just talking about rice and butter versus margarine and all this other stuff. So now I'm hungry.
Yeah, it sounds good.
All right, so what did you want to? Oh, summer things.
Yeah, summer things.
So I got sent, and I think I told you this in a prior video. I got sent by this guy makes these this pool floats for people who are amputees, or if you have what's it called, cerebral palsy,
Really?
or some kind of disability that prevents you from really enjoying the pool. It's a specialized float that's got a back to it and everything else. And I'm waiting to use that. I'm waiting for it to get warm enough because I don't get into the pool if it's below 90 degrees. No, it's too cold.
What?
My fat ass don't get into the pool unless it's 90 or above. The water has to be 90 or above.
Oh, the water?
Yes. 90 above.
I
No,
was like,
the
it's
outside
a
temperature. No,
giant-
the outside temperature need to be 90 or above before I get in that
That's
water.
still
Mm-mm.
not in the 80s?
Ain't getting that. Jennifer said she got in the pool today, and she said it was cold, and it's 80-some degrees down there right now.
Well, that should have felt really good.
I ain't getting in the pool. I was just letting you know, family. I ain't getting in the pool if it's 90 or below, or 89 and below.
Okay, fine.
All right, anyway. So I've got this great pool device I want to use. My problem is I don't have a problem swimming. That's not my problem. My problem is getting out. And that right there is a job to get me out.
Do they have things that can help you do that? Like, I've seen things in, like, public pools where they have devices that would
I
help.
ain't doing that.
Okay.
I ain't doing that.
Is it because you don't, like, is it a pride thing?
Hell, it's a pride thing.
Okay.
It's like somebody said, well, Rick, you got stairs. Why don't you get that little seat that goes like 2 miles an hour up the thing? No, I ain't getting that.
I mean, you've worked hard to walk and live your life as normally as possible, so I understand where the
It's like
pride
somebody
comes
said,
from.
Ricky, why don't you get a little rascal? I said, I am not getting no damn little rascal for me to zip down. No.
For instead of a wheelchair, like you would.
I rarely do use the wheelchair. I use the wheelchair when I cook.
That's what I'm saying.
That's when I use it. That's it. But
You would
anyway.
zoom around the kitchen.
so somebody else said that. I said, why don't you get that thing that lifts you out? Number one, that's over $100,000 to get something like that. Why don't you get that takes your big ass like as if you cooking in boiling water, like a big old piece of linguine, and it lifts you up and then puts you down on the hot concrete so you can boil to death.
I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to help. That's all. I'm sorry.
No, that's not
How
helping.
dare I?
So I want you to put that in your brain.
Okay, I get it.
Put it in your brain about the process. Imagine you're at the stove and you got a pot of spaghetti or a pot of macaroni that you're making. You got a spoon. Spoon goes in there. Oh, that's the fattest piece of noodle I've seen. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put it on the hot damn skillet so I can fry it. That's the way it is.
I was thinking more of like one of those ladles.
Spoon or ladle, whatever. But the point is, that's what that little machine is. So that machine goes, it's your fat ass.
It's in the elevator.
I'm not done. Then the arms swing over, and it's going to be hot before I get in that water. So that means the concrete's hot. Listen to the fat man. Fry. Flip them over. There it is. That's what that's going to be like.
Could you not splash some water on the
and waste my precious water. No, although it does rain a lot in Louisiana, so that's free refills.
I'm just saying.
So we good. It's like here, you
trying-
get free refills.
Maybe I should just stop trying to help you ever.
No,
You don't like my ideas.
no. Maybe you need to quit assuming I need disabled products. I'm disabled, but I don't want all that mess.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. When you said you have trouble getting out of the
I do
pool,
have to. Here's how I have
I
problems.
was
So
thinking maybe
So-
there's a product that could help you.
I look like one big old roly-poly. Because what happens is I have to get up to the top. That ain't funny. I get up to this top step, and then
One of the best episodes ever is you talking about this. That's why I'm laughing. That's why you're like, that's not
I don't know if I want to finish the story. So I get up to the top step that's still in the water, right? Now you got to imagine too, my chicken self don't take my clothes off, my shirt off. Oh yeah, so I got all this extra weight from the water. I'm sitting in the water on the top step, and then I got to push myself up. And then when I finally do get my rear end on the sidewalk, I got to roll myself over like a dog looking for a tummy rub. And then I got to try and get myself in the seat, the chair, all before I put my legs on. Or I have to sit there and put my legs on, and that ain't pretty. And when I go to stand up, I'm mooning everybody because I stand up like, the yoga pose, the downward dog. That's how I stand up. I'm trying to figure out why you laughing so hard. Like, what is this? Go ahead, say something. Don't leave us hanging. Breathe. Splish splash, I was taking a bath, and fat ass can't get out the pool. See, that's what it is.
My cheeks hurt so bad.
It wouldn't be so funny if it wasn't true. That's the thing. It's true story.
I feel so bad laughing at your pain.
You should feel bad. It is not a pretty sight. That's why I don't want nobody at my house when I'm using the pool. Because then they got to see that whole drama. And all of a sudden I'm hearing a soap opera. Dun, 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 dun. No, we ain't doing that. So, keep your idea about the little
I don't
skillet
think
thing.
descriptions help.
Do what?
I don't think the descriptions are there to help us visualize, but I don't think it helped me.
Well, we're done with that conversation. Okay. Because have you ever seen how they transfer Shamu from SeaWorld into another tank? That's how I feel. All right. They lowered that little net thing in there. Shamu get in. Then they raise it back up again. Swivel over. Put it on in the water. And then bam, you're done.
Stop it.
Okay?
Stop.
I'd rather have that than that little ladle scoop thing fry fat ass on the sidewalk, hot sidewalk. No, we ain't doing that.
Stop it.
You say stop it, you brought it up.
Oh, you had to go Shamu. Full Shamu.
I went to Shamu. All right, I went to Shamu. So that's all right. I look like I'm wearing a wetsuit anyway. So,
What
and then-
color
and
was
that-
the shirt. Just curious.
and then when that crocodile get back in that water, I can't get out fast enough. And he gonna sit there chewing on some fat deliciousness right there.
Oh,
He gonna be chomping. This sure tastes like chicken.
I didn't even think about what it was.
Are you okay?
We've been
It ain't that
recording.
damn funny.
We've been recording a lot, and I didn't even think about what would have happened if you were in the pool.
What? Say it again. I honestly didn't hear you. What?
I didn't think about what would happen if you were in the pool and that alligator came around.
Oh, you didn't think about if I was in the pool when the dinosaur came. Yes. Yes. It's just takeout. It's like a drive-through water window. And then he's going to call the manager talking about, you gave me this chicken with no legs in it. Can I get another one?
It's been a long time.
I paid for the full rotisserie.
Short.
You got no
Short
legs.
2 legs.
I can really see that. Did you ever watch Princess and the Toad?
No.
Answer, that's a great cartoon. Or the Toad Princess. Anyway, it's based in Louisiana. And one of the characters in it is a talking, walking crocodile. And I'm hearing his voice going to the manager right now, talking about, tapping on the window, sir. Something wrong here. I ordered a 4-piece. I only got 2. Where the other 2 pieces? We left them in the can. Left the other 2 legs in the can. So, there's that. Oh, we have ruined this episode.
I don't think so.
We have ruined it. Oh. Now I don't want to go home because I'm afraid of my... All right, another summertime passion is of course fishing. I love fishing. Y'all know that. I ain't fishing in that water though. I'm not. Did you ever? Hey, let me ask you this. Did you stop laughing? It ain't that damn funny.
I had another thought.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and tell them. What's your thought? Season the mix. Are you okay? I'm family. I'm so sorry. Roxanna, Jana, the light switch got turned off. Something wrong.
You broke me today. I don't know what happened.
So, fishing.
Yeah.
I enjoy fishing. But I saw a video of this person fishing, and then all of a sudden, this big old octopus come up, starts, eating on her feet while her feet's in the water. And I'm like, and she had Crocs on. I'm like, so who's eating who? The crocodile eating who's it? And it just wrapped its little tentacles around her, and she just let it. And then it went back into the water. It's like, it went through the drive-thru too. So, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that one. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So, that's that. Let's see, other summertime stuff. I love ice cream. I would tear up a pint of ice cream. And
Ice cream in the summer.
Ice cream and something. But the problem is like, if I eat ice cream or if I drink sweet tea, I feel all sticky and everything because I sweat a lot. Fat people sweat. We sweat. I don't know if you knew that. And when you get that one little fat drip goes down and gets stuck in the fat fold and it smells a little bit later, that's the problem. But if you eat like sweet tasting ice cream, it has a better fragrance smell. Okay?
From the diabetes.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Usually, don't you sweat? Like sweet?
I
Isn't it
sweat.
a sweet smelling?
No, I'm talking about if I eat something sweet.
Oh.
Like the sugar and sweet tea.
Yeah.
I'll be sweating sugar. Anybody gonna sweat sugar. So, don't sit there and put it on the diabetes.
Okay.
Okay? Damn.
I'm just so sorry.
Everything ain't medical related. Sweat. We all sweat. Hell.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. What about you? What do you do for summertime fun? Are you okay?
Yeah. Right.
Disney. You do Disney, don't you?
I don't do Disney because I'm not crazy. I'm not going to Florida during the summer. Are you kidding me?
When is a good time to go to Disney?
I don't want to tell people because then maybe they'll go during then.
I know when.
Let's just say when it's cold, somewhere, that's when I go.
I'll tell y'all later.
But I don't do that during the summer.
So what do you do during the summertime?
Well, I have kids. Do baseball
And they go swimming in the pool.
uh,
Because don't your daddy got a pool?
yeah, they'll go swimming in my dad's pool.
Okay. See? There it is.
I'm not doing that, but yeah. I would love to go swimming in a pool.
We'll go swimming in the pool.
Yeah, I just
The YMCA. Here's the problem about that.
uh-oh.
You go to a public, I don't do public pools. Like, now they got,
You told me to
Hold
go to
on.
a public pool.
there's a difference. YMCA type pool, I don't consider that really like a public pool.
Okay.
But like the public pools they have outside in neighborhoods.
Yeah.
All right. See, I've seen the color of that pool change too much to get into it. Because 1 minute the pool is blue, next minute it's green. You know, when you mix yellow and blue together, it turns green. So we ain't swimming in Tinkle Tank.
Fair enough.
All right. And then you got those little kids. You know good and well that child was in there for 4 hours. He ain't peed but in that pool. And you might see something else float. No.
Yeah.
And so the why, though, I like that place. Because I used to go to one downtown, Cedar Rapids.
Oh, yeah.
And plenty of room and everything else. My only problem is I went to another Y, not that one, and they had a hot tub. And I quit going. I don't get in the hot tubs no more, not public ones, because Jennifer and I were going to get in the hot tub right after the swim. These 4 big old bear, hair everywhere on their body, gets and squeezes they big selves into that small little round hot tub. And the water was flowing over, hair and everything. I mean, just flowing over. And they were in there giggling and laughing and all that. And I told Jennifer, I said, I am not getting in there with no stew made out of dingles. Okay?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. And dingleberries be floating around everywhere and all that. No, we ain't doing that. And so from that then on, I quit doing public hot tubs.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, that makes sense.
I ain't getting sores on my body. We ain't doing that.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. And if I get in, I take my legs off, so they ain't no quick escape.
So quick to get out.
So here come Big Bubba. He gonna get in. How you doing? No.
I feel like you're trying to break at this
You're not the
point.
one that saw hair just float on by. No. And I couldn't tell you what body part it came off of. It could have been his back, his beard, his chest, someplace we ain't seen. So
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
dingleberries do float well, though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you very much.
I saw it, and I got out. Mm-mm. And the problem is, when those 4 men got into that hot tub, and the water flowed over, some of it went into the pool. So it was time to go. So, and I went there and I told the lady at the front desk, I said, you need to clean this pool. And I told her what happened. She said, oh, that's nasty. I said, thank you. You going to move? You're going to just stand there. And I said, we're leaving. We'll take care of it. Have a good day, sir. Pick the hair off your back before you leave. Thank you.
So gross.
Yeah.
So gross.
Summer fun. I don't do the ocean because I can't outswim nothing in that water. And I saw Jaws and Deep Blue Sea. So, no, we ain't getting in the ocean.
Not in the ocean.
And that's why I don't get when people sit there and they, like that lady girl got her arm bit off. Oh, I'm going to go back in. I'm going to surf some more. No. I don't damn think so.
How does the beach work for you?
It is not my friend now.
I didn't know how it worked, with your legs, like, and the stability of
Mhm.
walking on sand with your legs, but also, like, B, if you were to go in the water, are you just going up to where the tide's coming in? Because if you go out, you're probably not able to.
All right. Number one, I don't get my legs wet. I know they're titanium and carbon fiber, but I'm afraid something's going to rust.
Fair enough.
And then, to be able to, you have to the water's going to get into the shoes unless I put on swim shoes. And then the very top, I've got the gel liner, so I can't go deep in there because if that gets wet, every time I walk, it sounds like I'm farting.
Yeah.
So we can't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't go in the ocean. But I did walk on sand one time, and that was a horrible experience.
Yeah, I didn't know with stability and everything how that would even work.
It is not good.
Do they make special legs for sand? Probably. You said they make legs for everything.
I have no idea. I ain't seen it. They got special legs for like swimming. They can attach fins onto. Yeah. But you got to go across the sand to get into the water.
Right.
And there again, there's the whole Shamu net. They can lift me up, put me in the water.
Free
willy, damn it, free willy.
How is it just your legs are so heavy that you sink or into the sand, or how does that?
The weird thing is the way sand is, it's just not stable because the heel might sink in this way, the foot might sink in this way. It's just.
Do you think it'd be easier with the legs that you have now because they have more of that stabilization for you?
It could, but I haven't been to the beach.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Been forever and a day. I won't even get into a sandbox.
Yeah.
No, I ain't doing that.
Fair. You're not out at your local playground
I went to Chuck E. Cheese one time and jumped into the ball pit with these legs, and there was a child I almost killed. I said, I thought there were no kids in here. I'm so sorry. And the dad was standing there laughing himself silly, and I was like, these legs could kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's not funny. But a little child was sitting there swimming like a damn shark, so there's no difference. So and then Jennifer reminded me. She said, "You do know them kids be wiping their noses with their hands and putting it on those balls in there, and you just jump in." And I went home, took a hot shower. I said, "Oh, that's nasty." I washed my legs with Windex. I went just washed them with Windex.
Of all things, the Windex.
Yeah, my granddaddy. Hold on. No, Jennifer's granddaddy. They believed in putting my granddaddy believed in Windex. Jennifer's granddaddy believed in Listerine.
Listerine?
Windex, yes. My granddaddy put Windex on open sores. Her granddaddy put Listerine everywhere. If you had I ain't talking about like the mint flavor one. I'm talking about that brown regular color one.
That makes more sense to me because it's alcohol based, but not the Windex.
My granddad had psoriasis or something. He sprayed all in his hair. He's like, it kills the psoriasis. What are you doing? You researching that, ain't you? She's typing right now.
I was just curious.
It's like somebody saying, you broke your bone, let's pour some tussin on it. So, you know how that goes. But what are you researching though?
No, I was just curious if people were actually doing some of these things. Obviously, it says it's not.
But you gotta understand, my granddaddy was old before he died. So,
did he die because of the Windex?
No, he didn't die from no damn Windex. I'm just saying, he would have lived longer had he drunk it. I don't want nobody saying, I drunk Windex because Ricky said his granddad lived.
It says, Windex is not suitable for first aid. It is a glass cleaner that contains chemicals like ammonia and other cleaning agents,
which clean the toilet with?
Be harmful if applied to wounds or skin.
Here's the thing. They put that on there because people were doing it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put it on there, right?
Fair enough.
But when you live in the country, you don't go to the doctor. You got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So if Windex is around, he lived to be old as hell.
I was just curious. I'd never heard about that before.
Oh, yeah. Windex and Listerine. And Robitussin. You never heard that?
For other things other than cough?
No. Yeah, because what happened is, it was big. And remember, I lived in the projects. And so nobody could afford to go to the doctor. So it was a big old thing about you get a scrape or whatever, pour some tussin on it. You break your bone, pour some tussin on it. Basically saying quit whining about it. Live with it. You're fine. Pour some tussin on it. And there's people who actually will take cough medicine and put on their sores.
What?
But they got the kind with the codeine.
Yeah.
that's supposed to help alleviate pain.
Yeah.
So,
That makes more sense
Yeah.
to me. Interesting.
why I got to make sense? I'm telling you the experience. Why I got to make sense to we ain't scientifically analyzing the stuff. I'm just trying to tell you where I went. Oh, it's fair. Fair.
What an episode. I can't wait to hear this one back.
I don't want to hear this one back because it's gonna bring back flash.
I'll let you know when this one airs so you can do another live while watching it. You can experience it again with everybody for the first time.
No.
I mean, we've had some doozies, you and I.
Yeah, I just wish my throat get better. I'm tired of it.
Oh, I feel
All right, let's see what else. Drag racing. I love drag racing
in the summer?
in the summertime.
Doesn't that?
We
To
used-
like to watch it, right?
No, I used to do it a lot.
Just
I go to Alabama Motor Speedway, and we would get. They had these projects where you had to. The main thing is you had to use a used refrigerator as your car.
Okay.
So you go find your old used refrigerator, take the door off, and then you mount that onto like an ATV or a car, whatever. Because they had different categories. And you mount it on there, and you would do refrigerator derby,
A refrigerator.
and you
derby.
crash into each other. And the one refrigerator that always seemed to last was the Kenmores.
Really?
Kenmore refrigerator, like you couldn't kill them things.
That's good to know if you're refrigerator shopping.
And the one dude, he had the single fridge, right,
Yeah.
with the freezer on top.
Right.
He left the door on the freezer because he put his beer and all that in there with ice, and then had the steering wheel coming out.
I
And
love that.
he's
That's
sitting
so
there.
cool.
There it is.
That's so cool.
So that was fun. I haven't done that in years. I used to do that. There was one pastime that we used to do that, I'm grown now, so I don't do this one. We used to go around the neighborhoods, rich people neighborhoods, and we used to cut their cable off.
What?
I think it's a federal offense, but we were like 14 years
Is
old.
there a statute of limitations on that?
I don't know. Too late now. So, no face, no case. You didn't catch me doing it. I might be lying. But my buddy Jason and I I go over his house, and he lived in a kind of a fancy neighborhood called Castlewood
Oh, very fancy.
in Columbus, Georgia. It's fancy. And he, even though he was brought up with money, he was anti-money. And there were some people in the neighborhood that he just didn't like. And so we would go out, and he's like, come on, let's go walk the neighborhoods. Plus, they just built a brand new section. So no one was living in those sections. And we would go out there. We had pliers. And look here, I'm not condoning nothing. Just letting y'all know, okay? I don't want nobody coming back on me. Well, Ricky did it, so I can do it. No, that's stupid. So we went out there, and we would look through the window while I would look through the window, and Jason would cut the cord on the cable. And then I would see their reaction, and we giggle about it. Then we go to the next house, do the same thing. And then we have to leave after like the fifth house because all the neighbors were starting to talk, so we had to leave. And I heard he did it one time with some other friends. He got caught because somebody had a security camera.
Oh my goodness.
And dumb self walked straight back to his house across the street. I was like, you shouldn't have done that. Not giving criminal advice. I'm just saying he shouldn't have done that. Common sense.
Yeah.
But then, to make up for it, because I told him, I said, you know what? We're going to have some bad karma. So we went around giving everybody free cables. We knew how to do that. One time he went to climb a pole because the cable box was up for some reason outside, and he knew how to flip the switch on it, but he couldn't make it. So I had to climb up there because I was a lot spry and thinner back then. And so I climbed up there, and as soon as I'm about to flip that switch, this old man comes walking out. What y'all kids doing up there? This is like 9 o'clock at night. What y'all kids doing up there? And I was like, I'm so sorry, sir. My cat climbed up the pole, and he just jumped off. Oh, let me help you find your cat. not knowing we're about to give him some free cable.
Yeah.
But, whatever. God, that was...
My cat jumped on me.
I think quick on my feet.
I was going to say, that was super quick.
Like, when I got pulled over, going, 81 in a construction zone. And I got...
Mr. Ricky.
Here in Iowa. And the guy pulls me over, and he's like, man, he's like, you're going 81. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm driving my wife's car. It's new. I didn't know, it got it away from me. I apologize. And, I got these legs, and I can't feel the pedal and everything. And he said, oh, man. He's all right. Give me a license. So everything checked out. He comes back. He's all right. You do me a favor. I'm going to give you a warning this time. He's I understand. I'm going to give you a warning sometime. But I'm telling you what, these legs get me out of some stuff. So he said, you go ahead and you have a good day, Ricky. I went, I ain't tell you my name. He said, I'll listen for you. I was like, oh my God. So I can't lie to him. Which, really though, I didn't realize I was going 81. That's my fault. 100% my fault.
Yeah.
And I don't recommend it. That's what I'm saying. But I did. I was going 81. I didn't realize. Well, I was driving Jennifer's car, so I wasn't used to it. But again, it's my fault.
I love that you do find some silver lining in being an amputee. You're like, these things get me out of a lot of trouble.
We went to a restaurant in Columbus, Georgia, and the lady was going to have us walk all the way to the end of the restaurant on regular tables. And I saw these really nice tables sitting here that were the kind of like the curved booth. And all of a sudden, I just went into automatic limp mode. And I went, I sure would like to sit here. I really don't want to walk all the way over there. Do you mind if I get that table there? Oh, well, it's not open, but for you, sir, yes, you can have that. And so ever since then, my cousin is like, let's take Ricky out to dinner with us. he going to get us a good seat. I just didn't want to walk all that far. That's all that was. But I got that table.
It works.
I got that table.
I think that's such a cool thing. Like, you do have a disability, but it has some bright sides.
I don't use a lot. I don't like parking in handicap spots.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't. I did today because I wanted to go to spots.
Well, you didn't earlier.
No, I didn't earlier because I'm fine. There's some people worse off than me.
Yeah.
So if I can get away with it, I will park in a regular spot. Now, if my legs are hurting, yeah, I'm using it because I earned that VIP parking. But I had somebody, it was at a certain fast food restaurant, was saying, no, here, take your food for free. Thank you for your service. And I said, ma'am, I never served. I tried to serve, but they denied me because of the whole last mail to pass on the family name, that kind of mess. So they wouldn't let me. But that's the first thing people say. It's like, well, thank you for your service. I said, and there's people out there who will fake that.
Really?
So they can get sympathy points.
Stuff like that doesn't even occur to me.
Or free stuff. And so it's stolen valor. And I'm not going to do that. I did not serve, even though I wanted to. And I tell them the truth. I said, I lost a flesh-eating disease. I said, thank you so much, but I can't accept your meal. That based off what you just said. I'm sorry. So I have ethics, and I got to answer those ethics when I pass on.
Yeah.
And my mama is looking up or looking down. I don't know if she's looking up. But my mama is looking, and she's judgy as hell. Yeah. So she probably looking up. Oh, shit, there I go.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. She probably looking down saying, not my baby. He better not say that again.
Yeah.
So, no. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your ancestors. See? That's what my mom would do. She'd curse me.
I know.
But, yeah, there's people who do the stolen valor.
Yeah.
But that's the first thing people assume. Because I lost my legs in the military. So, no. During the summertime, so that's what we'll talk about. I did lose my right leg in May, so that's a summertime activity right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going to the hospital, lose
May, Friday the 13th.
What a date.
I loved it. I kept watching.
At least you, it's a date you can easily remember.
I kept watching Jason constantly. I was like, I want to see his knife skills since I'm about to go under the knife. Sorry. The left leg was in December, so that's winter sports. So.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about it when the Olympics come around.
Exactly.
There you go.
It is. How's our timing doing?
We're about time.
We're about done. Okay, let's go ahead. All right, well, look, that's another episode of Ricky's Bed. But you know, I tell you that. What do you do during the summertime? Because you're all in my business.
Well, you asked me a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but you were so
Baseball.
wishy-washy.
Well, I'm not very interested
Okay,
right now.
but that's the end of this episode of Ricky's Big World. And if, we'll leave the light on the door unlocked for you, but if you come in here, please be interesting. Don't be like Roxanna Jan. Okay? I'm sorry, you didn't want to say it.
Wonderful.
You didn't want to say you weren't interested.
Well, that's why it's called Ricky's Big World, not Roxanna Jana's Big World.
Okay, well,
I'm not quite as interesting.
I get that, but you're still on the microphone.
I guess.
Look, bye. Y'all have a blessed day. All right, find somebody who's uninteresting and then interest up them, okay? Make them more interesting. All right, we done.
Is that what we're doing here?
That's what we're, maybe, I don't know. You know my nerves today. Dang.